Hello everyone. Hi, this is Bhanu Prakash here, the fastest streaming calculator in the world, and this is my first live stream. There'll be a few things which I'll be doing in this live stream, which include a couple of practice sessions and answering a few questions you have. So let's wait until a few people join in then. Yeah, finally a live stream. Nice, Krishna. Yeah. Hello, Pratik. So as I mentioned, this live stream will majorly be me answering a few questions from the people who are watching the live stream, and also talk about a little bit about what cognitive abilities are and how do we build it through practice. This will also include one or two, what do we say, couple of exercises which I do on the screen so that you get an idea. Hello Anna, how are you doing? Yeah, so I think I'll get started once there are a few more people to join in. So this is the first out of a lot of other live streams which I'm going to be doing, which will majorly be me doing a few exercises and showcasing how I go about a few of my calculations, how I go about a few exercises. So this will be the way in which I will be sort of doing these exercises online so that I can also ask a lot of people in the live stream and the people who are watching it to throw me challenges which I can solve right then and there. So, all right, let's begin this slowly. A couple of activities which I have planned for today is one, the thing which you see on the screen, which is called the Flash Edition. Flash Edition is an exercise which sort of um, analyzes and sort of tests your ability, visual sensory ability to look and be precise in your uh, in your in your visual abilities, and also compute the calculations which are being flashed on the screen. So one of the most preliminary sort of exercises there is called the flash addition. So here's a screen, and on the screen there'll be random numbers which will be flashed, and I'm going to be adding them up. It's called the flash addition, and I'm going to be reporting the answers. I'm going to be doing a lot of runs of these. All right, then let me get started. So this software allows me to sort of tweak around with three parameters majorly. One is the number of digits which will be flashed on the screen one at a time, and the number of numbers which will be flashed across in the exercise, the timeout between each question. So this is in milliseconds. So these are the standard options which we'll be playing around with, and I'm going to start off slow and then eventually keep increasing a few settings and then getting quicker and quicker at it. Um, I'll also be taking inputs from people who are watching and sort of have people challenge me with a couple of other settings so that it is it is interactive. So, beginning with, I'm going to start off quite simple, a very simple exercise so that you understand what it is about. And once the question is posed, there are two ways, right? One is that I enter the answer in here, and once the answer is entered, I get a score. The score is reflecting on the bottom left corner of the screen, and it'll show me whether it's a right answer or not. So I'm going to be doing something which probably you can also be doing as you watch, is to add single digit numbers as quickly as possible. And here it goes, the first exercise. 23. 32. So what I'm doing here is I'm adding all the numbers which are being flashed on the screen. So 2 plus 7 is 9, 9 plus 4 is 13, 13 plus 7 is 20, 20 plus 1 is 21. And I'm going to do like a couple of questions this way and then increase the difficulty into things which are way more challenging. Right? So we initially started off with each number being flashed for 800 milliseconds right here. 800 milliseconds is 0.8 second, and there are 5 single digit numbers which are flashed. So let's decrease the 800 to 600 millisecond, and now you see how the exercise goes. So people who are watching the live stream, what I want you to do is every time the question is finished, I'll probably enter the answer in, let's say, a gap of 5 seconds so that you can input the answer which you got by then onto the comment screen so that we can see where and how you're doing it. A quick exercise which you can also be doing probably. So here it goes, first exercise for you guys. Alright, that could quite funny, so I think I should probably give a little more time. Knife, are you online on this? If you are, then I think you should probably give this a try, and whoever it is. What do you think the answer is? Yeah. 21, Gaurav. True, correct. So let's make this quicker and quicker and increase the number of numbers also which are being flashed. So here it goes. Gaurav and Knife, give this a try again. That's the question for you guys. Do comment in what your answer is and check it right after this is done. The answer is 30. If you got it 30, then you're right. There's a little bit of lag between live streaming and yours, so I'll be a question ahead by the time you are. So your comments, I'll be acknowledging them after the next question. I'm gonna make this a little longer than that and add 10 single digit numbers right now, which are being flashed on the screen in front of me. Do give this a try. 47. Yeah, Naif. I think you should give this a try now with me. Do this, and I'll speak out the answer so that let's see where you're missing it. So 4, 5, 13, 22, 23, 26, 33, 36, 40, 41. That's how the addition happens in this. And let me increase the speed a little more. And let's see how whoever's online give this a try. Give this a try with me. I'll be giving 5 seconds right after the question is done so that you can comment the answer you got, which I can check. .41 is the answer. Yeah, That's correct. So Krishna, let's do a question with 600 milliseconds, 0.6 seconds of flash and 8 numbers. And this one, especially for you since you've asked, and everyone else who's online, do give this a try. There it goes. The answer is a 36, if you got it. Oh, I'm not sure. Yeah, I probably entered it wrong. Here's the next one. Okay. Absolutely. 38. So let's make this quicker. And until then, I'll probably just wait for you guys to respond to whatever has been done so that there are two ways in which we can go about. We can do a few exercises back and forth, or I can run you through my entire practice session where I start from there and go all the way quicker. Posting this for the Insta audience so that more people join in. Come in, guys. Yeah, so I'll probably be increasing the speed a little bit so that I can run you through my exercise, and as and when people join, do put your requests out there in the comment section so that I know what you guys are specifically looking for. Since this is my first live, I haven't really planned a structure in which I want to go about. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. Let's just go and make this quicker and harder for me. So this question right here is 400 milliseconds, which is a 0.4 second of flash interval time, which is one number is going to be there for 0.4 second and then go away. And there are 8 such numbers which will be going to flash on the screen, and I'm going to add them all. 44 is the answer. If you've gotten it, then I think you should comment right there because that was a little quick. I'll make this quicker and quicker as and when it comes. So the protocol which I'll be using is to reduce 50 milliseconds of flash time every time I get a question right, and every time I get a question wrong, I'll probably increase it by 50 milliseconds. And I think if you want to do a particular question in this, then do put a comment there, and I can run through this. Yash Srinivas, can you hear me now? Hello, Nana. Hello. Yeah. Am I audible, guys? Alright, as I mentioned, I'll be reducing 50 milliseconds. So from a 400, I've reduced it to 350 milliseconds. Let's see how this goes. 54. That's correct. And the difficulty of the problem increases exponentially every 50 milliseconds, which I reduce from this. So what I'll be tweaking around is the two parameters, the amount of flash time and the number of rows. So if I get saturated at a flash time, then I'll be increasing my number of rows and then the number of digits. So this one right now is going to be flashing a number every 0.3 seconds, which is going to be 9 numbers, which is going to be 3 single-digit numbers every second, and the total being 8 or 9. So here it goes. That adds up to a 38. Absolutely. as I mentioned, I'll be reducing the flash time a little bit to 50 right now. And this is going to be 4 numbers every second, so this is going to be a little challenging. 39 is the answer. Well, I think right now I would target on increasing the number of rows, which is the number of single digits which is going to be flashed at a 300-second interval, 300 millisecond interval, and let's see how long can I go from that 8 flashes to what I can be going for. Let's try 8 times 2, 16. Same question, same methodology which I've been using, which are the same sort of a question, but just that it's 2 times harder because it's twice as long. And in the span of 4.5 seconds, there are going to be 16 numbers which are going to be flashed on the screen, and I'm going to have to add them all. Now let's see how this goes. 3, 2, 1, and begin. That adds up to a 68. That's correct. Now I'll be pushing the challenge on me further and further until I go to, let's say, 25 single-digit numbers, and then increase the number of digits so that the complexity is increased multifold. And just so you guys know why are we doing this at all, this is called the Flash edition, and it's been researched by cognitive scientists and cognitive psychologists across the world that this particular activity can help a student, can help an individual, or anyone out there. It could be an employee, it could be anyone, in 1, starting to think quicker, and 2, starting to think in a way where the computer forces a certain pace on you. So I'd say that this, if at all we look at mental exercise as mental gym, this is your treadmill. This is your treadmill because you can pace, you can style, and you can sort of put in the parameters of what speed you want to actually run, and this runs. So yeah, this is one out of the many games and exercises which I take up on a daily basis, which sort of make you think quicker and help you be a better thinker. So since you're here, if you have any questions at this point of time, then you can straight away plug that into the comment section right there. And until then, I'll be pushing my practice to things which are harder. And I've already changed this to 16 rows. Let's do a 20 number of questions which are being flashed. I hope I'm audible for everyone. I'm audible to everyone. Yeah. So 3, 2, 1, and go. That's a century. 100. Correct. So that's 25 single-digit numbers with the span of 0.3 seconds of flash, which is 7.5 seconds of engagement time, which is quite good to say if you're looking at, let's say, continuous thoughts and being present in there. So I'll make this a much bigger marathon as and when it comes. This probably, I think the software has a limit of 25 as of now. I think let's work with that. So you should be changing software a little bit, tweaking it around so that we can accommodate for longer things. But yeah, start. It's 124. Yeah, that's correct. So I think I've come to the end of my practice session with a single digit number. I'm going to be changing the parameters now. So this is probably going to be the time where you can probably plug in one challenge onto me with a 2-digit number, so that so that we can take this ahead. All right, so I'm going to be doing one last demonstration for the day so that you can be understanding how the difficulty of this particular exercise get multifold based on the number of digits itself. And I'm going to be doing a preset with something which I think I would leave you as a challenge right there. See if you can get this correct. If you do, then I think that's wonderful. I'm going to be doing one question myself, and I'm going to be leaving one question without me answering it. And you can be commenting that in the comment section even after the live stream is done, whenever you see this. So here's one setting which I have. There are going to be 8 two-digit numbers which are going to be flashed on the screen at a time interval of 0.7 seconds each. So 5.5 seconds is the total task time. And there I go. $327. That's correct. And this is just the beginning of an array, a huge number of questions and settings which I can be working with. And in the span of the next few live streams, which I'm going to be doing after this, I shall be streaming my regular practice sessions. The name of the software is called Mental Math Flash Anzen, and this is an offline version of it, but a software very similar to this with a few custom settings and challenges is going to be released on my website, neelakanthabhanu.com. In the website, you'll be having a challenge section, which is going to be coming up very soon, so that you could be using that to sort of emulate the same kind of exercises from your side. And I think this is a great way to start off your journey in speed math training, in mental math training, in anything which can sort of develop you cognitively. Yeah, so that's about it. Also, before I end the stream with one more question, which I will be doing, and also leaving you with one last question, I would want to say that if you like the stream, I think you should share it, because I'll be doing a lot more of these streams in the days to come, and we want to push this to as many people as possible, because a lot of people have been asking me in the past about how I do of certain calculations. So these live sessions, which I'm going to be doing on my Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch, and a couple of other places, is going to be me working with this and similar softwares where you do the calculations and speaking out what I do think and how I think and how I do calculations with the pace which I do, and also make the viewers do certain activities so that this can onset a few learning methodologies. Yeah, hello to the people who just joined in. A few people did. If you have any questions you want to pose, then you can directly post it on the comment section. And here's another question which I'll be doing with two-digit numbers being flashed on the screen at an interval of 700 milliseconds, which is 0.7 seconds. 10 such numbers, and here it starts. $516. And that's going to be the end of my practice on the software for today. I'm going to leave you with one challenge from my side, and here it goes. The challenge is to add just 5, in fact 4 two-digit numbers which are flashed on the screen with 1.5 seconds interval in between them. A 6-second activity, not going to take you a lot of time. I want you to do it and comment your answer in the comment section. I'm not going to do it from my side, and I'm going to end the video session right after the question is done flashing. And here it goes. Yeah, I'll replay it for anyone who's probably missed it. There it is. That's going to be the end of my live session for today. We'll join you back tomorrow with the same software at much higher speeds, and let's see how that goes. All right then. Thanks for watching the live stream. See you guys. See you again. And this is going to be the beginning of the series of how did I become the fastest human calculator. And this is going to be my practice sessions right in front of you. See you. Thanks.